It's about proving to yourself, how can I make things better? You make things better by committing to change. It's not about being a victim to your, adversities in life. It's about saying, fuck it. These are the cards I have. These are the lessons I have to learn. What can I do to make my life better? You know what I mean? Like, if you see someone who has diabetes, it's like, damn, that sucks. But it's like, you must have been eating like shit for a really long time to get that way. Unless you were born that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of women complain about PCOS and having all these problems with their period. What have you been doing? Have you been, not eating that great, not sleeping, not taking vitamins, not getting sunlight? I mean, eventually the body is like, well, it doesn't matter how soulful. Even for me, I thought I was like, ain't shit gonna happen to me. And all of a sudden I woke up, I felt like death. And your health is everything. It's like I literally could not go to work. I couldn't do readings. And then in that moment, that's when you're just like, it's not even about my ego. It's not about what I look like. It's not about my talents. It's really about like, what can I do so that I'm not in this? It's gonna happen. Everybody, we all fall at some point. But like, how do I keep myself from getting in this low vibration? I feel like the reason why was because I've been smoking a lot of weed, eating a lot of sugar. I went to Wisconsin. I wet my hair when I was out, like just doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. Like if I was invincible. And eventually what happened to me was what I did to myself. I caused it to myself. So the point is, we can't be victims. We can't. You want something better in life, you got to match the energy of what it is that you want. You want $1 million house? What are you doing that's $1 million moves? What are you doing to solidify or to even contribute to the grounding of that $1 million home? I mean, listen, you may not have in your mind, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough of that. But that's when your angels come in and say, you don't even need all that. We just need you to believe. Believe even when you can't see with your two eyes. Believe that it's going to happen, and that if you have the desire to have whatever it is that you want and live the life that you want, work with us. But when it becomes this energy of you get in your own way and you start blocking your own blessings, and even when your angels are trying to give you messages, you block them out, there's nothing going to come from this. You just run in a circle. You run in a circle, and the only time you thank God and thank your angels is when you get a bonus or something great happens, or you get sick and then you're like, thank you, God, I healed. This is about thanking God even when you don't even see the blessings. You don't even smell the blessings, just believing, and that you honor your guides, your spirit, by just knowing that you're going to be taken care of.
Wow.
That your answer is going to be answered. You dishonor your spirit team when you think that it would be one thing if you're vibrating at high frequency and your consciousness is God consciousness. But when you're just moving with no consciousness and it's just pure ego, it's like driving a car with no gas in it. You ain't going nowhere. All right. Do you have any other questions?
That's it. It's not coming to my head right now. Just wish shit was more, simpler. That trying to commit, trying to remove that ego, trying to get over the insecurities.
It's literally about dying and being reborn and saying, you know what? I've done mediumship readings, and one thing I noticed the most is that you always hear spirits talk about how they regret things, how they regret being mad about things that they shouldn't have been mad about.
Yeah.
Things they could have did differently. And it's because what weighs us down is our physical body, is the ego. When we're spirit and we transition into like just a ball of light, we're just energy. We're not the human consciousness. We're not thinking of, well, what if we didn't get what we wanted in life? What if we never, our music, speaking from my personal things, from my experience, like, well, I always have I had the thought until I asked God to give me that clarity, to where I always felt like if I didn't make it famous, that my music was trash.